Hey guys, I just wanted to share a little video of me doing Liberty with Noel. Noel is my 4-year-old Conger mare, and she is for the Waymaker Wild to Willing Tip Challenge. And this is just a little video of our Liberty journey so far. So I always am going to try to start out every session on the rope to review, because when I don't do that, it just doesn't go as well, and I feel like I want to set my horses up for success. In this little portion, I was working on pushing that hip out because that naturally draws the shoulder in and brings her closer to me. And I just felt like the last couple times I practiced, she was kind of being lazy about it, and I wanted to make sure I could get that better, because at some point I'm going to need to let her leave and then recall her. And if I can't do the basics of a drive or a draw, I'm not gonna be able to recall her. So then here I'm also just kind of working on figuring out my feet as well, because I'm still figuring out how to drive her out. I worked so much on drawing her in because she naturally is very introverted and doesn't want to be there with me. And so I was like, okay, now I need to figure out how to get her to go around me, and so we can make bigger circles, which is pretty, to me it seems pretty advanced. I've never really made a horse do a bigger circle, so I'm still figuring it out. But I decided to just wing it and see how it goes. And then I hadn't practiced Liberty in a while, and I just kind of decided I was going to do it because I felt like I was slacking, and she really did a good job. Like, she did way better than I would have ever expected, because she was still going through that phase where I felt like every single time I took her in the round pen, she was like, I'm going to run to the fence. And it was just very unrewarding for me. And this was the first day that she didn't first thing say, oh, I'm not attached to you, I'm leaving. This was the first day she was like, no, I'm going to stay with you. You're the sweet spot. I get that now. And it was much more rewarding, because it's like, okay, finally it clicked. And then I've been practicing with just the one whip lately because she is so sensitive and whips freak her out. And so I didn't want to overwhelm her. And in this video I did use the longer lunge whip instead of the usual carriage whip, because I wanted to be able to reach her if she took off. And this was also the first time I ever sent her from that shoulder to heel, and I did it like 3 or 4 times on each side, and she never left, and I was so excited. I had no idea how to do it. I was just kind of messing with it because I could always do it with my gelding, so I was like, I'm just going to try it, and she actually did it. And I was really excited about that. Here she got a little stuck, and I just kind of had to tap on her more, and then I finally kind of moved, and it helped her. So she just needs a little more work and a little more practice. But I was so excited to see her get it. She finally looked like she was like, I know my job. If I stay with you, everything will be okay. Because that going out to the fence stuff never worked for me. It just never went well. And so she's like, I think I'll stay with you this time. And so because of that, I just tried to be really easy and not push too much, and make it a little more rewarding for her to stay with me. And today was like the first day that I did this also, that she was being kind of a little bit more dull. Like, she's a very, very sensitive horse. And this is the first day she was kind of being kind of dull and saying, I'm not that worried about it. This is also her harder side. She doesn't like seeing me on that right side, and she really did a good job with it. Also, on my left, so left heel, but where her right eye is on me, whenever I would try to walk with her and have her on that left heel, she would take off. She'd take off, run to the fence, and freak out and kind of shut down. And this was the first day that I was able to get her to walk with me. And I'd like to get it to where I can trot with her, but honestly, just getting a walk with me and not leaving, I was super, super excited. She's just coming along really, really well, and I'm really excited. I'm actually finally getting to where I'm enjoying Liberty a little bit, and I really can't wait to see where she goes. It's only about 40 days into the competition, but she's just doing so good. Thank you guys for watching.